Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today at Poseidon's Gaming Emporium. I'm your humble host, Cousin of Hermes. Anyways, I decided to change it up a little bit. In the event that you go and you try my swordfish throw, and the casino says, hey, you're throwing the dice too high. You're getting it up past the dealer's eyes. We don't want you to throw that throw no more, which is a very legitimate argument. Because if you get it above their eyes and they start taking their head off the table, they are going to shut that throw down. So you got to ride a fine line. You got to see how your crew's doing, stuff like that. So take that into consideration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it up today. And I'm going to give you an alternate throw that uses a very similar mechanic, but the grip is a little different. I call this one Mr. Krabs. Because you kind of grab it like a crab. All right. So I'm going to use a 6-3, 5-6, basically called the cross 6 throw or dice setup. Some people will say that this is one of the most dangerous dice sets around there because it's easy. You get off canter 1, you get a 7, you get a double pitch, right? And boom, you get another 7, right? Then there's the 5, and then you can, you get 1 pitch, you get a 4 again. So supposedly it's a really dangerous set to consider. You get some pitches going rights and lefts, and you get 7s all over the place. But if you stay on axis and you only get a single pitch, you're very safe with this one. All right. So see how this is? I mean, you're not getting a 7 with the 4. Okay, you only got to worry about the 6 right here. All right. So, just so you know, as long as you stay on axis. But if you don't, then you get a bad bounce. It's going to happen. Okay. So I like to do the 6. Check that. The 3, 6, 5, 6. Okay. And what I do is I grab it like a crab. It feels awkward. My wife laughs at me when I throw this throw, but literally I'm grabbing it with my index finger and my pinky. Okay, so I come inside kind of like a crab, right? And just the fingers, right? And you're using your 2 inside fingers as a guide. Okay, now you're going to push this one just as before, so you're extend, right? And you're going to bring it in. You're going to bring it in and push. Okay, but you're not going as high on this one. This one isn't going to start traveling up past the eyes of the dealer. It's going to stay lower. You're going to drive it to the cross corner, okay? And you're going to land it normally right around in this area, right here, around the dot-com, just past the 10, but you don't want to get on the pass line. You get past the pass line, you start getting into that no man's land again, okay? So, a lot of times though, if you drive it and hit hard, man, they bounce. They roll a mile, and now you're really starting to beg for some 7s. So my experience is drive it with a medium-sized arc. Don't go too low. Don't go smashing low. You got to give it a little bit of an arc, but just a gentle bounce in and out. And you probably want to stay about, probably about no more than a foot out. But if they start rolling real far, and it happens, if you misthrow this, they'll bounce forever. They'll come all the way back down. It's kind of weird. Remember, I do play on a semi-bouncy table because that's what's around me here. So I got 2 millimeters of EVA foam, then I have 1 millimeter of pleather, and then I have my table underneath the felt, right? I'm looking to get myself some microfiber layout here. Supposedly that's going to make a difference because this one's starting to get worn out pretty good. So with that, I hope you guys are being safe. I hope this will work for you. It gives you an option to kind of go, if you got a bunch of people down here putting down bets and stuff, and it'll mess with you, but a lot of people don't like being over here in that back hook. So it'll give you a clear space, but you do got to contend with that quarter, okay? And with this throw, if you have brand new dice like I did, I just got some brand new dice in from Midwest Gaming Supply. Go talk to Sam Green over there. Awesome guy. He hooked me up and you know, got me some brand new dice, even though they're in shutdown and stuff. These don't have serial numbers or anything, but they're pretty pretty good, man. They feel really nice. With that being said, this is a straight on. There's no gap. There's no funkiness to it. Just line them up, right? No offset, no nothing, no stacking them. I've tried stacking them before with this drone. It's kind of very weird. So I'm doing a new bedding scheme. I'm doing a progression bedding scheme. I probably won't do that today with you guys, but I think it's kind of fun. I'm going over to hopefully be able to be back in time to do the Fantasy Krabs League over on George from CY channel. If you haven't checked that out, please do. Wonderful guy. He puts up videos all the time of him practicing and just pretty cool. And then he set up a fantasy league where you can join in on Skype and you can throw dice. If you got your own practice rig, you could throw dice with them and you practice your betting and you play along with everybody. And it's during this, you know, shutdown. Hey, why not? Let's have some fun. So without that further ado, I'm playing on a 12-foot setup. I'm playing from stick left 1, and I'm doing the Mr. Krabs throw. Okay, so I got to change this. I got to go back over here. Mr. Krabs today. And so I'm going to log my throws at least. I'm going to pull my bets down. I'm just going to log them and show you what's up so you can see. Normally this one doesn't have a lot of length in there. I normally average between 8 and 12 throws. I haven't thrown it for a long enough time to get a true SOR, but hopefully we can make it happen and get a couple of good throws in here. Excuse me. I went to jiu-jitsu this morning and my stomach is killing me, and I just ate, so forgive me. I got the hiccups. Ate too fast. So with that being said, let's do some throwing of the dice here, and I'll clear this off. And we'll make it happen. Okay, remember 6-3, start that 3-6, 5-6, Mr. Krab throw. Don't use your thumb, right? And it's a drive. You're gonna drive them to the corner. You're gonna drive them to the corner. Okay, and then we'll make it happen. Okay, here we go. And first throw. They opened up a little. 5 is the point. If they open up more than like 4 inches, sometimes that can get a little dangerous because that means they're starting to roll, and that could be a problem for you. Dice out. Almost popped off. That's a 3. Crap. Dice out. 5 point. Dice out. There we go, big hop. 9. Dice out. There we go. That was a decent toss. A little higher than I wanted, but it felt better. That's 11. Yo. Blech. Dice out. That was a good drive. A little lower I wanted. That's a 6 easy. Dice out. Side marker. Doggone it. 10. I didn't throw them hard enough. Oops, wrong color. They kind of hit on my sidewall here and didn't actually hit the bumper. So I know I need another. I got to get another one of these. That was a 10 easy. In the event you guys didn't see the dice. Oh shoot, I haven't been logging it. Alright, so we went, what? 9 was our point. Then I believe we hit a 6. No, 5 was our point. Then we hit back to back. Sorry about that. I was so excited about throwing 5, 5. Then we went 9. Then we threw a crap for a 3. And then I believe we threw an 11. Then we threw a 6. Then we threw a 10. My apologies for that. So that was a point. And that's a point right there. So normally I do a 3-point hit system. As soon as I get 3, I would pull my bets down and then repressure. I would do that twice, and then I extend to 5. That just protects your money, and it's a slow trickle in, but in the end, the idea is to leave with money, right? So that's how I do it. With inside of that, unless you start really ramping up your bets. But let's get back to tossing these. So dice out. There we go. That was good. 9. That's the point. There. There we go. 2 points. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And dice out. Way too high. And there's a 7. Come out. That was way too high. That was my fault there. That was a bad throw. I guess it's a good time for a 7 though. Unless you were working your bets. Normally I do if I don't have any pressure on them. Here we go. Dice out. That'd be a 10 easy. Here we go, dice out. That's a driver. There we go, 9. 9. Guess I better log it, right? 10 is the point. I'm gonna throw 9. And dice out. That was a pretty good arc. There's an 8. 8 easy. guys aren't playing with real dice from Midwest Gaming Supply, you guys aren't playing with the real dice. You got to get the real dice. Otherwise, if you're playing from Amazon dice or playing with them, playing with the wrong stuff, you're going to get the wrong results. It's sad, you know. I mean, they're the right size, but they don't weigh the same and they don't react the same. So, just so you know. Here we go. Dice out. They separated a little. There's a 4 easy. Dice out. A little separation, a big roll out. Got safe though because it was a 9. And dice out. There we go. Good, good, good. Oh, 7. I got a spinner. Alright, I thought that felt good. Maybe a little too high. Anyways, so there you go. That's the Mr. Krabs throw. Didn't do too bad. I mean, threw 3 trash. Well, 2 trash technically, and a 7 come out. Not too bad there. And then, what we got? 4, 5, 6, 8 hits and 2 points. Well, 9 hits really. 9 hits. Yeah, not too bad. So it's pretty consistent. That's normally my SOR, right around there with this particular throw. It's just something to have in the bag in the event that your primary throw gets shut down, you know. And it's a very similar motion with that push, you know, that I bring it in, right? I aim it, and I bring it in, and I drive it, and I just open them hands up. Just open them up, let the dice fly out, no rotation, you know, and just try to bounce them as flat as you can and let them drive into the corner, you know. Even though I'm hitting kind of over here, right? If they kind of kick this way and kick out, there, and as long as it gets the number you want. So, there we go. So, I don't remember if I marked another number. I should have looked. I'm just going to mark it here somehow. So, I guess let me check the time here and see if we got time for one more. What are we at here? 18 minutes, 19 minutes. We'll see if we can do one more, all right? If you guys will bear with me. So, today's the 28th, and we'll do that again. We'll do the 3, 6, 5, 6 Mr. Krabs throw to the corner. Okay? Here we go. Dice out. Big backwards roll. Normally that is death. That is an 8 easy. That when it starts coming back, normally I start worrying. So we got lucky. Let's continue on. Let's see what we got here. And dice out. Get that side to them all. Be a 10 easy. Dice out. Oh no, dice off the table. Hard bounce. No fun. Boy, they both checked. Right on the concrete. Goodness. So much for new dice, right? Here we go. Try that again. Dice out. Better. That's a 5. They separated quite a bit. Here we go. Dice out. That's another 5. That's a 4, 1, 5. And dice out. Crisscross. 9. 9, yeah, 9. Excuse me. Here we go. Dice out. Another 9. 5, 4, 9. Oh man, I forgot to log these. Don't cut me. I'll have to go back and look at them. I get so excited to throw and talk. Here we go. Dice out. Off the table twice. Oh my goodness. No good. You can tell they're new dice because they're catching. They're catching so sharp. Try that again. Here we go. Dice out. Let's get that 8. Not again. Oh my goodness. Dice off the table again. Could it be the 3rd time? Come here, Mr. Dice. That tells me I'm not driving it to the wall because they're popping. All right, one more time. Let's go. Dice out. There we go. And a 7. I put some oomph into it. You see how far I came back? Anyways, that was a bummer. That was fate that happened. The good news is we got 3 and 3. I would have pulled down twice. I would have pulled down on that second 9 again. So we would have preserved some money. It wouldn't have been a lot, but it would have been some. So hopefully that helped you, and hopefully you can maybe work with something like that and modify it for yourself and call it what you want. But it's kind of wonky when you first start, not gonna lie. Grabbing it like this feels kind of weak. Feels like you might drop them and stuff on the initial, but you're not death gripping them, but you're just grabbing them just enough to hold them. And you just drive them. Just drive them. And good things will happen. Okay? So once again, thank you for joining me, Cousin Hermes. And I appreciate your patronage and enjoying my videos. Please leave some feedback if you like. And I will hopefully see you next round.